Before we start this video, thank you to the members of both of the channels. What is up, boys? Welcome back to another video. We just got brand new images of the brand new Diecast engines up close and personal in better quality. So now we can very clearly see these engines and just how brand new they are. And I say just how brand new because some of these engines got a complete overhaul and it's not good. If you look at Whiff, first off, Whiff got turned into a sped, literally a sped kid. He's got massive goggles that look terrible. Whiff is he's almost ruined for good. And Charlie, I don't know if Charlie's some ugly trans, like Charlie got turned into some girl. Look at Charlie's face. Charlie is no longer, I think, a male engine. I don't know what they did to Charlie and what they did to Whiff. I don't know what they did to Salty. Salty was looking fantastic until I saw his front running board. And I guess what's the red thing above Salty's face? It's almost like a front cap of a hat. That piece is red and the running board is like bleeding yellow. Other than that, I love Salty though, but oh my gosh, did Whiff get absolutely ruined by being turned into some sped kid with these massive goggles. And Charlie got turned trans and now looks like literally looks like an ugly trans. Look at the face of Charlie and look at Whiff. But up top, we can see a better look at Hero. Hero actually looks really nice. Hero got a bunch more wheels, which, I mean, it's cool, but it's not going to make or break the engine. I guess we didn't get the best look at Hero's face, but Hero's looking very nice. The tender engines have some size to them. Henry and Gordon's faces from this angle, maybe it's just because it's from up top. Henry and Gordon's faces in person are not going to look good, I think. They're probably two of the engines that their faces don't translate well to the merchandise from the show. Like the face could have been good, but because it's made bigger, because it's a bigger tender engine, the faces just look more babyish because they have to be bigger because it's a bigger tender engine. So nothing really new with James, Gordon, and Henry, just that the faces from this angle don't look the best. But that's probably because Mattel had enlarged them, made them bigger. Hero's looking pretty good. I'm just trying to see if for a second the wheels looked metallic. They are not. They are just a red color. That'd be insane if they gave Hero metallic wheels, though. Moving on, I think this is our very first clear view at Mavis, and Mavis might be my favorite release. Mavis is incredible. But I know Mavis is missing side plates and Mavis has gray wheels, but oh my gosh, talk about a simple Mavis, kind of a throwback to Thomas Wooden Railway. This looks like a Thomas Wooden Railway Mavis, but a bit stockier. I think this looks incredible. Mavis might be my favorite engine on this shelf. Out of all of these engines, Mavis looks incredible. She has the red buffer beam, which is great because it stands out. Black, kind of like black cow catchers in the front, unlike Toby, sadly. But then she is missing her side plates, but her face is fantastic. Like when Mavis was advertised, back in the days of OG merchandise in the 80s and in the 90s, like I forgot what year the Ertl ad I'm thinking of, but if you let me know which exact year this ad was being released in, let me know. Because the ad opens up and it's like collecting Daisy and then feisty young Mavis. Like Mavis was described as a feisty young Diesel and not really just kind of like the bland Diesel who works at the quarry like she became. She had attitude in the classic series. She was a great character. And so this kind of like snarky attitude face is great. I think Mavis looks fantastic. Simple and clean. No stupid rivets. All right, rivets is something that has ruined Thomas and Friends merchandise for so long. We don't have garbage rivets. We have a simple, clean Mavis. Reminds me of Wooden Railway. Well, this is a great addition. This is a great addition to Mavis merchandise. I am very happy about Mavis. I'm wondering if in this picture, yes, there is the Thomas variant, I believe. Yes, next to Flynn, I think. So the Thomas variant is kind of just a dusty Thomas, like brown dust clouds on Thomas. It's kind of a bad variant. I don't know why we didn't get an angry Thomas, a sad Thomas, a tired Thomas. So the variant is very lazy. It's just some brown dust clouds. I mean, it should have been better. Let's be real. So that's kind of a disappointment. I wonder what they're going to call that. And then we have Flynn next to Thomas. Here's a better look at Flynn. I think Flynn and Mavis got. For some reason, I'm really liking Flynn. I know he's kind of Americanized, and he doesn't really look like the fire trucks from season 5. But Flynn looks great. He's like a pure roadway vehicle. Now he can actually like mix him in with the other roadway vehicles of the franchise because he has now been turned into that. Whereas before, Flynn was just rolling around on the rails like an idiot. So Flynn looks good now. I think Flynn got a big upgrade, in my opinion. Now, Scruffy kind of looks the same as his motorized release. Scruffy looks good. He's got that new bluish gray. His lettering is like on boards over his frame, so it's not like painted on. It's a separate board. But yeah, I like Scruffy. Scruffy's good. I'm still getting used to other characters such as Harold and Toby with the red running board and no side plates. Thomas and Diesel, bottom left. What else do we have? Percy. We have Rosie. Let's talk about Salty. So I don't know what happened with Salty. Salty had so much potential. If you look at him, they gave him a very nice shape, right? So the cab is much higher than his body, which is great because that's how Salty is. This cab could have been made even higher, and I would be happy about it. I think it looks great, the body of Salty, but then he's got gray wheels, which is normal because sadly Mavis and Diesel and James have them. But something happened with the front running board. The yellow is like bleeding. I don't know. I'd have to look at a real picture of Salty and like compare because I just feel like I've never seen a Salty painted like this. It's just so weird. But then again, the piece above his face, like his front cap, is red when it should be black. That piece is painted black. I know that for a fact. Maybe it's going to be red in the show and Salty just got a new change, but it should be black because it should be the same color as his cab. Or they at least could have made it a dark gray. But Salty's body, besides his front, I really like. Yeah, Charlie looks like an ugly trans. Charlie looks like a tranny. It's absolutely terrible. I don't know what they did to Charlie. Charlie is such an easy engine to nail and get right. He's just a cheerful, dumb, like male engine. That's just what he is. He's just a brainless male engine brought into the franchise with no personality, no character. So that's what his face is. It's incredibly bland. And somehow they messed up one of the easiest characters to get right. They made him look like an ugly tranny. And now Whiff looks like an absolute sped kid with big goggles. You can't even see his face from here. That's how bad it is. Wow, yeah. Let me know your thoughts down below on these engines. Highlights for me are I love Mavis. Mavis is absolute peak. Flynn got a big upgrade. Scruffy's looking good. Salty had so much potential, but he falls short because of his front. Charlie looks like an ugly tranny. Whiff looks like a sped kid. Whiff got ruined. Charlie got ruined. The Thomas variant is a joke. It's not really a variant. It's just some dust clouds onto Thomas. I don't know. What are they even going to call it? And then Hero is looking promising. We got to wait and see the Tender Engine's faces up close and not from this angle. All right, well, guys, let me know your thoughts down below, and